Mind this gap. It is just big enough to lose keys, smartphones, tape measures, even hockey pucks or glasses of any kind. It's just a chasm of danger. And if this happens while you're driving, you can't go in there and retrieve those easily. What if I could offer you not one, not two, not three, but 4 solutions, all of them under $5? Interested? Let's get started. Since the inside of cars, at least the ones that I have, are dark, I figured I'd just bring this down to the studio and kind of show you some options. The gap between seat and inner panels on either side ranges anywhere from 1/2 inch, which is about this thickness, to 3/4 of an inch, which is the approximate thickness of a legal hockey puck. You can buy this option for anywhere between $7.99 on sale upwards to twice that or 3 times that for the exact identical product. On the description it says it's pleather. That's fake leather. This is more like a soft plastic. The one thing I do like about it is it has this cutout where you can put the seat belt clip in, and that helps keep it from moving back and forth. One of the things that I noticed when I put this in my Ford Explorer, after time it kind of slid down because the gap is more like 3/4 of an inch. So there wasn't a lot of friction on either side. Each seat is going to probably have about the same level of thickness, and these are reversible. In other words, you can use them on either side and flip them over. If you want a ready-made option, depending on how big the gap is, this could be a solution. I got these for around $10. A Ford Edge that I have, the thickness is more like this eraser, 1/2 inch. So you can actually customize and cut a piece here, closed cell foam matting. You use it in gyms, yogas, studios. We had a bunch of these on the floor when the kids were young so that they didn't hurt themselves too bad. And you can cut this to shape. But I also found that this foam pipe insulation works great. 3/4 inch, this is 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch foam pipe. And it has a little bit of a sticky thing here that you can peel off and connect it together if you desire. But the great thing about this pipe is it has that hole on either side. You can cut it to shape. All of this cuts easily with a box cutter. I'll provide these tools down below, or these really nice sharp scissors that I really love. They are keeping an edge incredibly well. So you can just cut it down to whatever size it fits. A gray interior, you might want to go with this for the aesthetic. This is slightly bigger than this. The gap in the Ford Explorer, this fits a little better and a little tighter than this does. This thing I put in there, it actually fits the gap here, but it's really kind of pushing against the seat, and there's a lot of friction there. So I was concerned that you would burn the motor out over time. It does work, even for a thickness of this, but it's really pushing and wedging itself into the seat. So you don't have to worry about it dropping down at all on a gap about that big. A gap about this big, yeah, it's going to slide a little bit. But there's options for that. One of the things you can do to keep the guard from slipping down is you can somehow prop it up with something. I'm always trying to figure out a use for these bags. I have a whole bunch of them. And I found that if you take 2 of them, the thickness of 2 of them, put them together, fold them over again, you can put that underneath the gap filler, and that will be kind of like a structural element. This costs virtually nothing. You're just recycling it. You can just tape it over a couple times. I didn't even tape it because I wanted to try how and see how it worked out. And that just keeps it up and prevents this from sliding down. These pipes have a tendency to stick in place a little better, so you may or may not need this. It depends, but this is an option. If you don't have any bags like this, there's other options. An old DVD case. Prop it up like that. Don't have a DVD case? How about an old book? Hardcover is better than softback because it's not going to have a tendency to slide. You just put it up there and prop it up like that. So it all works, whether it's this, and the great thing about it is you can go this way if you want, depending on how deep you want it in the gap, or again, this uber cheap option where you're just sitting there like that, or you can bring it like this. Friction will hold it, but I would run a couple rounds of duct tape or some sort of tape here to kind of hold this together. Here's solution number one. This is the purchase version. You just bring it in here like this. It fits right in there. Again, the great thing I like about this is that it hooks around there and keeps it from moving forward too much. Now there's a little bit of a gap here, but what I found in time is this will push down because there's just a lot of gap here. If you had the 1/2 inch gap, this would press up here really nicely. Probably not going to go anywhere. But in this case, prop the old hard cover behind, and that will keep it in place. I'm pressing down on it pretty good, not going anywhere. If you don't have a book, CD case works. Goes down a little lower, but that just gives you a groove that you could put your phone in. Anything you like. Maybe your sunglasses. Here is solution number two. This is the thinner pipe. You can go in here like this, pull this back here, put it in there, and bring it down. And then just take a knife. I always like to have a multi-tool in the car. If you don't want to cut your car, you can bring it out like, always cut away from yourself. There you go. That problem solved. And if for some reason you feel like it's going to knock down, just put the prop down underneath like you did before. You get a piece of this pipe, or even this pipe, for a couple dollars, 6 feet. You could do all your cars with that, both sides. Here's the thicker one. Already pre-cut that. Again, just bring that back like this. Squeeze it down in there. That's nice and tight. It's thicker than this pipe insulation. It fits in there just right. If you don't like the gray, I guess you can get this darker version. Totally up to you. You can see keys, phones. You've actually just got yourself a little bonus tray in which to put things, and they're not going to fall in the gap. If you had a thinner gap like I have in my Ford Edge, you can just slide this down, cut this to size, or even double up. You could use double-sided tape. I'll post a good option below for double-sided tape. You would cut this off here like this, put it down in there, and that could be a gap filler. I always carry a multi-tool, and I'll post a whole bunch of options down below. Each car has a different multi-tool because I'm checking them all out. These are great for quick repairs or just to have on hand because eventually everything breaks. And it won't fit in the gap either once you put this in place. So there you go. A simple solution. Takes a couple minutes, costs a couple dollars to a problem we all have with our cars. Thumbs up and comments, always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in all sorts of car solutions, home repairs, designs of all kinds, making and breaking things, I do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe because you never know what quick and easy solution you might see.